So, let's talk about Armstrong, shall we? He came in and everyone was like, great, brilliant, he did. Let's see what he can do. I think he's good at being for the midfield. It now turns out from the start that his contract was till the end of the season. That was it. So, what that say for Hatasay? Well, Hatasay the same? So, we brought in an experienced midfielder in the Championship on a season contract till the end of the season, and then we're going to see what happens. So he is now out of contract at the end of the season. The thought of presence of any extension clauses with the deal are yet to be unknown. So maybe there's a contract extension in there if he plays so many games or something of that nature. But he's out of contract at the end of the season, which he got him because I was looking at Armstrong being one of the players in that midfield ready for next season that I thought could be really good. Like, generally, I was like, right, Armstrong in the midfield with Bannon, that looks good. I'm okay with that. You've got Chalobah still in contract. Great. I was really hoping that was going to be the case. This now makes me really a little bit more worried because I thought midfield was looking a little bit more settled than everywhere else on the pitch, knowing we had some experience with Armstrong there. So you could rotate between Armstrong and Bannon, or Armstrong could be the limp pin when Bannon needs to go have a rest. Now that's not there, that kind of worried me a little bit. I was really hoping Armstrong was one that was here for a bit longer, because I was excited when we signed him. And it just worried me that it's now short-term thinking on a lot of deals for no long-term gain. And that is what I don't like. I want to see us trying to... Hopefully we can sit down and negotiate and say, hey, we'd like you to stay longer. But if he come in knowing he's worked with Danny and say Danny's off in the summer, we then have to see if he'll work with whoever comes in. But I am slightly concerned about this. I was hoping that Armstrong was maybe a 2-year deal kind of thing, but it seems like we've just done a short-term thing to get us through the season and go from there, and it annoys me. It really does annoy me. He's not had a full proper run of game because he's had little bits of injuries here and there, which he got in. I would have liked to see him get a little bit more first-team action, but that's not going to be the case. So we are in that position now where you look at that midfield, especially depending on who goes, because the thing is, you're still not 100% sure if Bannon is going to stay in this one. He might still stay. He might still go even. So we don't know. But like, you look at that midfield now, it's what? Ingolson, Lowe, Bannon. So Chalobah, Lowe, Bannon. Yeah, that's it. Bannon, Chalobah, Lowe, Ingolson. That's it. If Windass, Armstrong, Johnson and Shea Charco, you've got 4 in midfield. That's it. I know it's a big rebuild this season anyway that we're going to be needing, but that makes the midfield a lot weaker. And if you take out, say, and like, because we don't know what Chalobah's deal is or Bannon's deal, Bannon saying, if you take that out, we know Ingolson and Lowe are on 2-year deals. That's 2 midfielders, and one technically a winger. Windass might stay due to him having an option, which we still don't know if it's there or not. So we're in that kind of really annoying stage where when we get this release list in a week or so time, or even maybe the next day after the Watford game, we're going to be in like a lot of situation where we're looking at this and going, right, we need a lot of players. I'd rather have kept Armstrong and get a deal and had it as a longer deal, and then you see a long-term situation. But him only signing on half a season deal, what came in January 13th, he was in pre-season with his club. It's Mendes Lang all over again. It's the idea of doing Mendes Lang all over again, and you get a player ready for someone else's team. That I don't like. I don't like that at all. and it annoyed me, like I said in this video. But Armstrong is only on a short-term deal to the end of the season, and when you look what we've got that potentially could be getting released, it's leaving us a very, very, very small squad with not many players at all in any department of the squad. Like, generally, it's leaving us with not many players in this team. So, big rebuild needed in the summer. And if we've got the situation where DC getting bids in left, right and centre for the club, hopefully, where's that leave us? Because is he going to want to put money in to try and do it? Like most businesses, even if you're selling it, you've still got to run it. It's still got to be done. Football business is very different though, as we know. So, yeah. Armstrong, short-term deal. That's annoying.